You know, every single business out there, I don't care if it's the corner coffee shop or some massive tech company, is telling a story. But here's the catch. It's not written in words. It's all in the numbers. And today, we're going to learn how to read that story.
So, what's the big secret hiding deep inside a company's financial statements, right? Well, it's the answer to pretty much everything. Is this business actually thriving, or is it just struggling to get by? The numbers hold the clues, not just where it's been, but maybe even where it's headed.
Okay, so let's get real. For any business, just staying open isn't enough. The real challenge, the thing that keeps founders up at night, is how do you actually grow? How do you succeed when everyone's competing? It is a total balancing act every single day.
And getting through that challenge, it really all comes down to making the right calls. There's a line in our source material that just nails it. Accurate decision-making will play an important role. I mean, it sounds kind of obvious, doesn't it? But think about it. One bad decision, based on a gut feeling that's just wrong, can have absolutely massive consequences.
And that's where things get tricky. I mean, how can you possibly make the right choice? Should we invest? Should we expand? When you're just staring at pages and pages of numbers. If you don't know what they mean, it's like trying to find your way in a new city without a map. You're just lost.
But what if there was a tool for that? What if you had a key that could unlock that financial code? Something that could take all that messy data and just translate it into plain English. Well, that tool exists. It's called the financial statement ratio. And honestly, what's so great about it is how simple it is. Seriously, you just take two numbers from the financial statements, like, say, how much a company owns versus how much it owes, and you compare them. That one little comparison, it can tell you almost instantly if the company can actually pay its bills. It reveals so much about its real financial health.
And here's the most important part, so listen up. This is not just about math. You don't have to be some kind of numbers genius. The real magic, the real power isn't doing the calculation. It's figuring out what that result is actually telling you. It's all about interpretation. You basically get to be a financial detective.
And the whole process? It's surprisingly simple. It really just boils down to 3 steps. First, you do the calculation. You get the ratio. Second, you use that number to measure performance. How does this compare to last year or to their competitors? And then third, based on that, you identify what you're looking at. Is it a strength or is it a weakness? And this really breaks it down perfectly. You're looking at the 2 sides of the same coin here. A ratio might shine a spotlight on a real strength, showing you exactly what the company's doing right. Or, on the flip side, it could wave a big red flag, highlighting a weakness, an area that really needs some attention before it turns into a much bigger problem. So what's the end game here? It's all about giving you clarity. That's it. This tool lets you cut through the noise. You can quickly get a handle on a company's real financial status, you can look back at its performance without any guesswork, and best of all, you can turn all that complicated data into a clear story. And when you have that story, you can make way, way smarter decisions for the future.
So, when you think about it, the secret we've been chasing isn't some single magic number you uncover. Nope, it's a whole new perspective. It's a skill that lets you look at any business and just get it. You can finally understand the story that the numbers have been trying to tell you all along. It's a brand new way of seeing.
So really, there's only one question left to ask. Now that you have the key in your hand, now that you know how to unlock these financial stories, what story are you going to uncover first?